Hello. I'd like to share with you a very simple snapshot of positive cash flow property investing by using a bit of an example. Let's have a look at this. Let's say you find a property for $400,000 and that property will pay $400 a week in rental income. If you have equity in your home, you can structure your finances in such a way that everything you need, stamp duties, everything can be structured and financed. So you can zero cash out of your own pocket to get started in property investing. Nothing. Okay. Now, the cash flow position would be that we've borrowed 420, cover stamp and that sort of stuff, at say 4.69 in current market rates. That's 19,000 a year. Then we've got rates, we have insurances to meet, we have rental management, and so on and so on. So straight away we can work out that the cash flow going out is $24,000 a year. The cash flow coming in by way of rent is $20,000 a year. And so we're in a negative cash flow position straight away, $4,000 a year. And that negative cash flow is 100% tax deductible against our income. But in addition to these, what we call cash tax deductions, the actual costs, there are some non-cash tax deductions. These are deductions that we have that actually don't cost us any money anymore to generate. And one of them, and the main one, is building depreciation. If you find a new property, then something like $6,000 a year can be written off. Fixtures and fittings, typically we see around $5,000 a year, and the amortization and setup. There's a few bits and pieces that someone will go through it with you in greater detail, but basically around $13,000 are your non-cash tax deductions, typically for a property of this size and nature. Okay, so the combination of the cash tax deductions and the non-cash tax deductions, $17,000 in this example. So your tax refund based on a 37% tax marginal rate that you're on is $6,630. So your net position looks like this, that you have a total negative cash flow of $4,000, but you also have a net income or a tax refund check coming in of $6,630. So you're actually now cash flow positive $2,630. And don't forget, you paid nothing out of your own pocket. As a direct consequence of buying this property, nothing down, you generate $50 a week in positive cash flows. Now, we're also going to show you how it's possible for you to receive your tax refunds each and every payday. And that would mean that this entitlement of $6,630 or $127.50 per week can be structured in such a way that you actually see it and touch it and feel it in your pay packet to help you fund it on a cash flow basis. Look, let me say this to you. I know this is just a really simple snapshot. We really highly recommend there's a bit of a due diligence you need to do. You can't just race out and buy the first property with a for sale sign. In fact, there are pitfalls and traps and stuff you really need to be alerted to. And ideally, you'll have people in your life who are also au fait with finance and tax and all those sort of things. And we're a group like that. We'd like to volunteer to be at least be considered to be part of your team, and we offer you a totally free consultation where we can sit down together and tick some of the boxes that we think are important in a due diligence of identifying the right piece of property. So if you feel that it's appropriate in your circumstance to at least you have a look how these things work and what's involved, please down below there's a little form, little name and phone number, and we'll give you a courtesy call and set up a suitable time for us to get together for a cup of coffee. Obligation free, no cost. Let's do it. Bye.